Hey everybody, Dan Lobby back with Lance Reisland. We are going to break down another Browns play here on our Cleveland Browns YouTube channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look at kickoff coverage. The Browns gave up a kickoff return for a touchdown to open the game on Sunday against the Bengals. Lance is going to take a look at how kickoff coverage works and how the Browns messed it up to start the game on Sunday. Lance, take it away.
All right, let's take a look at how the Bengals opened the game with a 100-yard kickoff return and kind of what happened to the Browns, what happened to the Browns cover team, and what the Bengals did. And they kind of use an offensive scheme to make that work. So let's take a look first at the general rules of kickoff. This is from high school to pro. You got Delpit, you got Hudson, you got Diabate, JOK, Okoronkwo, Brown, Reed, Bell, Ford, McLeod, and you got Hopkins, who's going to be the safety behind. Now, general rule in football is that Hudson, Diabate, everybody who's inside towards the middle, you never cross, right? So the idea is Jones is going to catch the ball, and all these guys are going to kind of create a web, and they're going to squeeze to the ball by never passing the guy inside him. So what that does, it doesn't give Jones anywhere to go. He's kind of pinned in from the outside, and there's a wall in front. The key is everybody's got to stay in their lanes, lane integrity, and if that doesn't happen, you get what happened on Sunday. So after the general rules of kickoff, let's go what Cincinnati is now going to do. So football, a return team does the same thing at all levels again. So this is going to be L1. You start from the outside and you work your way in. L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. They don't care about the names. And then obviously, same thing the other way. You got R5 working our way from in to out. You got R5, R4, R3, R2, and R1. Now, in this particular look, the Bengals are going to leave L1 and R1 unblocked. This is going to be Delpit and McLeod. These two should be safeties. They're making sure nothing gets on the outside. You're going to see Delpit falls. That has something to do with the return. Now, what the Bengals are going to do is they're simply going to get a hat on a hat. So you can see everybody's got, and then they're going to have two double teams in here. They're gonna double L5, right? And L5 is Oboe. And you're gonna see this guy comes over. He's gonna hit Oboe, and he's gonna crash this down over here. Over here, they do a good job of showing as if they're going to block R5, but they're actually going to let R5 go, and they're going to double R4, and they're going to come over here, and they're going to double Reed. And now, back, they got Sample back, who's now going to be the lead blocker. So this almost turns into an ISO. Sample will lead up on Brown, and then Jones follows it. And you're going to see as this play progresses how this works. Everybody's blocking. Our L1 and R1 are both unblocked. Everybody's blocking everybody. And I circled these. Everybody's got a hat on a hat, we like to say. You can see this window that's starting to open with these double teams right here. You can see they leave Brown for Sample, and now they're going to get big double teams here and here. As the play continues, you can see Oboe gets washed all the way over. So now you lose this lane integrity. No one's here. They lose lane integrity here, but you can see where Jones wants to go. He's going to follow Sample, who's going to isolate on Brown, and nothing's going to be left. Oboe gets moved out. Reed gets moved out. You can see how they have their backsides to the wall. So it's very much like a run play, right? You got your backside to the hole. You've created this hole. You have a fullback kind of guy leading up on a linebacker, which just happens to be a Brown on a kickoff. And then you're going to see Jones. Now, the only thing that Hopkins can do is he can try to close the gap a little bit and make this guy maybe make a cut. But that's really all a kicker can do. But you can see how the Bengals just did a great job. Now, you can see Delpit falling here. Maybe Delpit's supposed to come back here and fold. Maybe he can make a play. McLeod's got to make sure it doesn't bounce outside. So these guys over here are okay. But you can see there's no lane integrity. This is the terrible way to start the game. Defense played well. Browns lost on offense. They lost on special teams. They got to be better in all three phases, not just offense. And here's an example of this kick return. Really good scheme by the Bengals. They executed at a high level, and the game started off 7-0.